Hello everyone and welcome to True Potential. Today we're going to be talking about consolidating and combining your pensions. Why might that be a good idea and how do you do it and what does it all mean? So we'll talk about that over the next few minutes with one of our financial advisors here from True Potential. So welcome to our latest Master Your Money episode. So Neil Rayner, thanks very much for joining us on Master Your Money. I slightly undersold you there by calling you a financial advisor. In fact, you are head of central advice. Tell us what that means at True Potential.
So basically we have clients who are centrally serviced here at head office, and we have quite a few financial advisors who look after those clients, give them financial advice and generally give them any help if they need it.
Yeah, okay. So the topic for today is consolidating, combining pensions.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Consolidation of pensions basically means that moving all your separate pension pots into one. You may have worked previously for another firm, another company, and many people do change careers in their working life. So what that means is you could have had a pension here, a pension there. Consolidation means pulling it all together with one provider to give sort of an aggregate total or pot.
And I think I read a while ago that I think the average person in the UK has about 12 different jobs in their, or works for 12 different companies in their career. So you're going to end up with several different little pots, aren't you, along the way?
Yeah, and that's a problem for some people because when they come to retirement, they don't have a real big sort of picture as to how much they're going to get on retirement, as in a figure which they can look at and think, well, I've got this amount of money to retire on. So it's really important that you have a look at those separate individual pots and see if you can consolidate them together.
And what would be the advantages then of doing that? Once, if you did put them all in together, what change would you notice?
Well, if you're talking about how we view a retirement goal, would be your goal itself. So to have a look at how much you have on retirement, to consolidate all into one. Because if you've got separate pots, you think, well, I've got £20,000 there, I've got £30,000 there. What does that actually mean in terms of my retirement? Yeah. The benefits of doing so is that you're given an aggregate one figure, so that you know I have £200,000 on retirement or £300,000 on retirement. The benefits of doing so is that you're able to look at that figure and think, do I need to add some more to my pension pot when I want to retire?
And if you have got several, whether it's 6, 7, 12 different pots of pensions, the way those firms interact with you, the way they communicate with you about the valuation, whether you've got that 20,000, has it grown, it'll all be different by different firm, won't it? Not everyone operates in the same standards of communication to you, do they? But if you consolidate that, you get rid of that complexity, don't you?
Yes, and also a lot of those annual statements will be pensions, so you might be getting 10 individual statements for each individual pension pot per year. The benefits of consolidation, especially if you're looking at True Potential, is when you move those pots over, you have it online that you can view via your app or via your PC, and it'll give you a cumulative figure as to how much money you have on retirement.
Yeah. So if someone's watching this and they have got half a dozen or whatever different pots all over the place from jobs of years ago, and they just think, that sounds good, I want it all in one place, dead easy to see, dead easy to manage, how do they do it?
Speak to a financial advisor first if you're unsure, because it is really important to look at each individual pension. The benefits of doing so is you might have some valuable guarantees on each individual pension, so you'll need to understand whether or not it's worth it for you to transfer. By speaking to a financial advisor, they can look at that and they can see whether or not it's worth it for you to come over and consolidate all those into one. We do have a facility on the client site where you can transfer all your pensions over and consolidate them into your existing True Potential pension, but you need to make sure that there aren't any valuable guarantees before you transfer.
Always worth getting that bit of advice. I can speak as someone who's done this actually, because I had a personal pension from years ago when I was much younger, and what used to wind me up a little bit with it was the firm who it was with, which wasn't True Potential, was one annual statement in the post every year. So good luck trying to find a valuation in between that statement to either ring up you're in a queue or their technology never worked. I could never log in and just find it out. So in the end I thought, right, done. I went on to the True Potential client site, clicked transfer, entered the plan number, and the team at True Potential handled the rest of it within a matter of a few days. It was all done. I had nothing to do apart from just enter the number and click confirm, and off it went. And
it's a very
easy. And I can log in now 24/7 any day of the week, whatever. Couple of clicks and I can see the valuation right there. It's much better.
Yeah, it's a very easy process to transfer. And also what you've just said is the benefits of the technology. Most people use mobile phones. Most people have the True Potential app. you can open it up straight away. You can view your goal and also view your valuation straight away instead of waiting on a paper statement every 12 months.
Yeah. Just finally, any other top Neil Rayner tips for pensions and retirement? What else would you advise us to be thinking about?
I would say review it as quick as you can, because especially people coming up to retirement who might have separate pension pots, they might also have pension pots that they don't know they have, and there is a pension tracing service that you can use to try and find if you have any with a previous employer. But I would say start as quick as you can. Have a look at pension consolidation. If you need any advice on it, speak to a financial advisor, give True Potential a call. Our financial advisors are ready and willing to talk to you, and we'll give you the guidance that you need.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much, Neil. Good tips there. So as Neil said, always good to be thinking about those pension pots that you might have squirreled away in various places over the years, and whether putting them into one place could be the right thing for you. Best always to speak to a financial advisor and just make absolutely certain. Another good tip, of course, is to subscribe to this channel, because if you do that, you'll be able to get more good advice like this in our Master Your Money series. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
If you're interested in taking your investing to the next level, or would like to know more about the options available to you when you retire, then download our free guides to ISAs and pensions. These are available in the video description below.